the rough black stone part of this dungeon, and had been ascending your way through traps and fights. The last fight you guys had finished had been a stone statue of Set that had been trapped inside of like a jail cell made out of stone pillars. After breaking the pillars and taking out the golem, you guys rushed in here and unbundled yourselves from your warm clothing due to that this room is not magically frozen like the previous one. To the east is an open pair of doors that leads to the frozen room, and back hence you came. To the south is a closed pair of wooden doors. And last time you guys did decide to peek that, and there is stuff on the other side. Namely, a horde of skeletons.
This is the wrong Septimus. One moment.
So roll full initiative then, or?
Well, they're not in the room with you. Yet.
Do they see us?
Well, someone had peeked the doors, saw the skeletons, and then closed the door. So currently, no, they don't see you. You also don't see them.
Someone cast fireball in the room. Stealthy fireball.
Yes, I'm a wizard. Could someone peek that door open?
I peeked the door. I peeked the door.
Okay,
Are they still there?
go ahead and make a stealth check, Twidget, as you ease the door open.
Don't do that.
God damn it.
Alright, so you peek the door. And you can see that the 30-foot wide hall on the other side is packed with rank upon rank of skeletons, each with malevolent, glowing eyes. They have blades in their hand. Though they don't seem to have noticed the door being opened, Twidget, what do you do?
Mm.
Move out of the way.
I'm just seeing what bullshit I have.
I could always lob a fireball in there and you can close the door.
Alright, I need somebody else to get ready to close the door.
Why?
Because I'm going to lob something in there as well, and then Duodecius can lob his fireball. But in the process, the door is going to need to be a lot more open. So, Mister, how you doing? You're up to 3, aren't you?
Yes.
Beta's
pretty much useless.
Yeah.
I can do it. My stealth is high, I think.
Well, not so much stealth. I mean, in the process of opening the door, I can manage that. It's the closing the door after I take the item interaction to open the door.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, so you just stand by to close the door. I will open the door and throw a bag of oil in it. And then Duodecius can cast Fireball, and the oil will be between us and them, right in front of the door, basically.
And then
so the fireball hit them, ignite the oil, and then as they move towards us, they'll also be walking through the oil.
Yeah.
I get it. That way, the oil field gets lit up by being clipped by the fireball. I gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fireball.
I haven't gotten around to multi-classing into Artificer yet to Tinker. but I think that's the route I'm going to go with Twidget. Never done it before. But anyway, so yes, under that is our plan.
Okay. So you're gonna, throw the door open, throw your oil at them?
Yep. Backpack with 10 flasks of oil in it.
Okay. So yeah, you open the door, chucking your oil out there. You guys can hear the glass break. And I think at that point we should roll initiative.
Do I have disadvantage on my initiative rolls or no?
Yes.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, ability check.
Poor Beta. Just lost.
Oh yes, indeed. We really feel for the golem.
All right. So you throw your oil in there, Twidget, and as you turn, Duodesi's kind of preparing his fireball. The skeletons are, with their weapons out, going to actually, move forward and attack you at the doorway.
That's fine.
Quick ass skeletons, man.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, several of the skeletons managed to get a stab in with their little gladius, dealing a total of 34 points of piercing damage.
Holy hellfire.
Uncanny dodge, the 21.
But that is all they can do. Duodesius?
All right. So how exactly are they spread out?
They're not.
They have formed a massive clump.
They were already a massive clump.
It's 3 swarms, Gilbert.
All right.
Let me say, Gilbert, the hallway is 30 feet across and then looks like it runs off to the right. You're looking at 6 ranks of skeletons. There's no space between them.
I do believe we will do the big casting of the fireball.
Okay.
You believe.
Just kind of detonating it against the far wall. It's like, what, a 30-foot radius for that? Or 20?
20.
Alright, so you're just kind of detonating it like 10 feet from the back wall so you maximize the area you hit.
Oil slick.
Yeah. Alright. Well, here's the deck saves.
No.
Alright, yeah, the fireball goes off. Several skeletons are scattered. Flames erupt from the oil slick. Anything else?
Yeah. How much distance between me and the skeletons?
20 feet. That's it from you to the door.
I'm gonna back up another 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And that's it.
All right. Yeah, you see some of the skeletons shuffling. It looks like you're being like pushed forward. Like they're just like something in the back is surging forward and just kind of shoving the skeletons forward and into it. So skeletons that are being pushed into the fire take a point of fire. Celestia.
Since I'm behind the door, I am going to shut it.
Alright, you shut the door.
There. Problem solved.
You might want to brace the door.
No, I don't wanna. I'm skinny. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but bracing the door means that they can't just open it again with an item interaction.
Okay. Action. Close the door. What can I brace the door with?
You?
Fine. I brace the door.
What's the door made out of? Which way does it swing?
It's made out of wood, and it swings towards you.
Oh,
Ooh,
towards us is
wait.
great.
Could I, oh shit, what's it called? As a bonus action, can I summon my tentacle to brace the door?
Isn't it a spectral tentacle?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's
It doesn't really have mats to hold the door shut.
non-corporeal. It doesn't work
Yeah.
like that.
Spectral. Yeah, you're right.
It can deal damage to creatures because of reasons, but it can't hold a door shut.
Alright, can I, as a bonus action, I will summon the tentacle on top of me. I'll
Okay.
brace the door, and it'll get ready to fight whatever comes out.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Sure.
that's my turn.
Okay, twitch it.
How many buttons can I interact with as an action?
Well, I assume you mean like interact
the
with
door
in the
shut.
sense that you can actually like, start using it to wedge a door into the door, right?
Yes.
1 per turn.
Okay.
Like that's pulling it out and hammering it into place.
Yep. Well, I pull several out and hammer them in. Hammer one in.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's see. That would be item interaction action. Bonus action. Do I have? No, I don't. Fuck. Okay, that's it. Nothing
All right,
else.
Beta.
Beta blesses the party, and then falls against, and then lays and pushes against the door. She walks against the door.
Okay.
Can be useful as a doorstop after she casts bless.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
Okay. Let's see. These guys start in fire. And you begin hearing kerthunk, 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 and it sounds like they are hacking at the door. They're not even trying to open it. There's an obstacle. Their default reaction is to attack it.
Okay.
How much health does this door have?
You
Wooden
don't know.
door, not much.
We'll know when we start getting hit with swords. Then the door will have no more.
Okay.
Ow.
Gladius blades start just like penetrating through the door in several areas, forcing you guys to kind of dodge a bit. The doors do not look like they can take another onslaught like that.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh, wait. I have a question. Could we attempt to grab said sword away?
What? No, you don't. You don't want to do that.
So, your plan is to grab the sharp end of the sword with your hand.
No. Could my tentacle grab said sword?
Your tentacle does not have that ability, no. Alright. Let's see then. DM3. These guys also start in the fire. And they continue their assault on your door. Okay. More blades kind of poking through. The doors are on their last legs. Duodecius? Mm-hmm.
Oil flask. Rules is written as just flat 5. It's not a roll.
Oh, I didn't realize. I might have looked at the wrong.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, because we've had this discussion I don't know how many times, but I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I was supposed to tell him that
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah, because I never actually realized that, so I always just ended up using the D4 from Alchemist Fire for all this.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
yeah.
5 for every 5-foot square, 10 flasks.
This is why the pitch was so effective at the first shielded lands.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, sure. I'll update my notes for that. Okay, Duodecius.
All right. I'm double checking, but Confusion doesn't have an int restriction. So what we'll do is under, if I toss a Confusion in there, that's a 10-foot radius sphere. Does that hit just one group of skeletons, one swarm?
Well, with the doors closed, you can't tell.
Fair enough.
Like, you're firing blind, you don't know how many you will hit.
We'll play.
You could hit us.
We'll no, I don't think that's how that would work. CC. No, we could do that, or oh wait, no, I don't have that. No, I leveled up. I have another. Under, we'll huck another fireball in there.
So fireball does rely on a clear path which doesn't exist. The doors are still closed.
Yeah, weren't there holes in the door?
Sword with cuts.
Pellet.
Let's see. Fireball. What is? Does it say to a point?
I mean, if it is on its last.
Point you can see, so he should be able to see through that.
And I do have pretty reasonable perception.
All right, yeah, fair. Yeah, you could throw another fireball in there. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
All righty. I'm guessing the 16 failed?
Oh, no, 16 meets the DC.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Alright, yeah. You see, you can see flickering in the light as more people are shoved forward to replace the ones that got exploded. Celestia.
I will use my movement to move away from said door.
Okay.
And I will use my action to take out my dagger.
Alright. How far back do you go?
10 feet.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Twidget?
Let's see. How wide is this door? One person.
It is a double wide door.
Okay, so need 2 people to lock it up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll stand right in the middle and dodge.
Okay. Beta?
Well, Beta is trying not to be a nuisance, but she's so hurt. Her movement speed is half, so she's gonna move a little bit away from the skeletons, and
How far?
I already got everybody blessed, so I'm gonna shoot at one of the skeletons with an Etheridge blast. Just
Okay.
one that's not close to party members. Can I do that?
Well, you're at the door, so you can kind of hold your hand up to one of those gaps and just fire through it at one of the skeletons on the other side.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
That misses. Just blasting everywhere. All in that way. I want to get away from the door, so I don't want to get hit after I shoot. I'm going to move away from the door.
Yeah, you move. How far do you move?
Only move like 15 feet because I only have. My movement speed is half, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm only going to move 15 feet.
All right. Let me twitch it out in front.
Away from the door, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Let's see here. First skeleton attack on the door. Another.
Hey, Under, may I take this moment to ask if my tentacle gets attack of opportunities?
No, it does not.
Okay.
All right. So with its second attack, the swarm kind of breaks the door, which basically shatters and comes apart. Between the hinges and the middle section where the door is immediately the only thing that's left as it just kind of flops over. And the skeletons surge in using their third attack to attack Twidget. By the way, these skeletons are on fire.
No shit, they just tore through a door. Dodging.
Okay, does an 8 hit you?
Miss.
All right. Let's see then. These guys. More skeletons kind of flood into the room. Let's see. These guys, I think, are just going to end up pushing ahead and kind of just filling it in there to make attacks on the next closest person, which I believe is Celestia, who said she was 10 feet away from the door.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
How are they moving through each other's space? Wouldn't the first swarm be plugging the door?
They have a special ability where they can move through their own space as a swarm. Literally, they are like shoving each other forward.
That's not scary.
Yeah, you're basically standing there, and they're just being like surging past you. I suppose this would provoke an attack of opportunity from Twidget, though. That is a good point. If you want to make it against the skeletons.
Well, are they in melee with Celestia by the time I take the attack?
Given she was only 10 feet from the door, probably.
Excellent.
That will hit.
All right. That is magical piercing.
All right. I mean, it doesn't seem super effective against skeletons, but it does do some damage. And then they are going to attack Celestia.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No. What's your AC?
It's 16.
Okay, so 2 hits. Yeah, normally you only get attached from you when they run away from you, not when they are coming to you.
Oh, okay.
So that is a total of 22 points of piercing damage. They stab you repeatedly.
Damn. Well, Celestia's unconscious.
Okay. Duodecius. The skeletons have broken through the doors and are swarming into the room. You can't even see Twidget. Celestia just fell. Beta's the only thing between you and this horde. What do you do?
Gilbert, if you got another one, you can use it.
Yeah. Yeah. What we'll do under is huck another fireball into them.
Okay.
All fail.
Hopefully. Twidget, you will need to make a dex save against this.
Yeah, I know. I take no damage.
He fails. I'm just kidding. All right. One pass. And I'm scooting. The wizard scoots away.
I love being
All
a
right.
rogue because you can just ignore the wizard.
Yeah, so like that initial swarm that was moving past you has been thinned out significantly. You think maybe half that swarm is dead. The people pushing behind them are still there, and there's that more skeletons coming in from the hall. Duesis, when you say you scoot back, so you were 30 feet from the doors. To your left, about 10 feet away, is the only other way out of this room, which is 10 feet to the open doors that go into the freezer. Are you scooting back into towards the back of this room, away from these doors, or are you going into the freezer?
I'm going to back up to the doors.
Okay, so you step to the side to the doors. They are to your left.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's still 20 feet of space behind you before you hit the north wall of this room.
Yeah. I intend to be able to fall back through the bad freeze room.
Okay. Yeah, you step up, not going through the doors, but just to the doors.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Nay.
All right. Let's see. These skeletons keep pushing people forward. More skeletons flood into the room. Celestia, death save.
What do I roll for a death save again?
A d20. All right, it's a pass. Twidget.
Can I use my short sword with the flat side? I don't have to stab with it, right? I can just start, lobbing at ankles.
Probably be more effective to do a reverse half sword with it and smack people with the pommel.
Yeah.
But yes, you can do that.
Yeah, because I need something other than piercing, obviously. I don't have anything other than a whip.
Yeah, I mean, you can basically flip your short sword around and use it as a club.
All right. I start aiming for weak points.
All right, roll to hit. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so 31 bludgeoning, magical.
All right, yeah, the bludgeoning does appear to be especially effective, as you basically just wipe out all the skeletons near you with it. Just going at the ankles. You've significantly thinned out this horde of skeletons.
All right. Beta, mister?
Yes.
Do you have any heals?
Yes.
Do you want to dump them into me? Because I'm not doing good health, but I can take the fight.
Okay.
Anything else, Widget?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Beta.
Beta will heal. She will move over. How far is Twidget away from me? Can I get to Twidget?
Yeah, because Twidget has kind of cleared the area around himself, you can absolutely get to Twidget. He is 5 feet away from you. Oh wait, no, sorry, 10 feet away from you.
I am going to walk over to Twidget and upcast a healing spell on him.
Okay.
Wait. Hang on a second. I gotta check something.
Inflict wounds is not a healing spell.
Huh?
He said inflict wounds is not a healing spell.
Not
Not yet, anyway. Twitch has not quite gotten to vampirism yet.
Did I draw did I draw? Did I get quicken spell and twin spell? Okay, can I reach Celestia and Twidget? Are they close enough together?
Yes.
Good. Then I am going to twin spell an upcasted cure wounds and heal both of them.
Very nice. Roll it.
Oh, shit. Twidget gets 18, Celestia gets 14.
All right. Well, Celestia, you wake up on the ground with 14 hit points and a level of exhaustion. Anything else in your turn, Beta?
No, that's about all I can do.
Okay. The flaming skeletons swarm into the room, attacking the first person they reach, which is Twidget.
Oh, no.
Naturally.
Oh, Twidget.
You're still dodging, right? Wait, no,
No,
you
I-
attacked.
I attacked last round, so yes, I'm a free hit.
Does a 20 hit you?
Reaction shield.
Okay. They miss. Duodecius.
Okay. So we've got one bloodied horde and what, 2 healthy ones behind?
No. Now you've got a healthy horde and another healthy horde.
I was doing
Okay.
bludgeoning with 631, so 62. That first horde's dead.
Gotcha, okay. So, 2 fucking healthy ass hordes after taking some pretty good. Did the fire look like it was working?
The fire is effective. It's just the oil is slow, and his sneak attack was more effective than your fireball.
I was gonna say, Gilbert, do you not have a 3rd level spell that deals? Oh, I suppose no. There's no.
There is a 3rd level spell that does bludgeoning. If you remember, I took it specifically to have that. It's a tidal wave, I believe.
It is. I very specifically did not take that.
Is my tentacle still there?
Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Well, I could when I wake up after.
Not your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even if it's a reaction.
What's the reaction?
Guardian coil. I can enter. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. Duo?
Yes. So what we will do, actually, because while I can't fireball it, I do have something that works pretty friggin' well. Under?
What's up?
I need to get these silly, skilly skeletons into. I need to get like as much of them into a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line as I can. Or rather, I just need to hit the hordes with that.
Okay. Well, the most effective way to do that would be to walk into melee with them and fire it at point blank and into the horde. That would cover that whole 30 by 5 would be nothing but skeletons then.
Fuck it, that works for me. What we'll be doing is upcasting this from 2nd to 4th level. All right, yep. We'll 4th level it, and it's Agonizar Scorcher. Except I'm swapping out its fire damage for the bludgeoning damage provided by Max's Earthen Grasp.
Very good.
Very good.
I can't remember. Is this deck save or attack roll?
Dex. One fail, one pass. All right, so that is 5d8. $25 points of bludgeoning damage. Which, if they're vulnerable, is 50 to the fucking horde that failed.
Okay. Yes, that horde in front, the one that passed, it is looking to be significantly thinned out. You think you've bloodied the horde. The guys behind them are still just injured. Anything else?
That's what I got.
All right. Let's see. These guys, as they swarm into the room, some of them drop from the fire, and you notice that this the swarm that was in the back, now surging forward, is now also a bloodied horde. But they're just going to just, shove and push and just finagle their way into this room, kind of just filling up the space, and then they are going to attack you, Duodecius.
But they shall fail, for I am the mighty Duodecius.
Does an 18 hit you?
Shield.
Okay.
Only the 23 hits.
Only the 23. Alright, that does a total of 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh god, my kidney. My other kidney.
But that is it for them. Celestia.
So, how many are around me?
Around you is actually clear. Then there's there's Beta right in front of you. Then Twidget. Then this horde of skeletons that are kind of trying to push past Twidget and Duodecius, who are your front line. You are in the back at the moment.
So none are within 5 feet.
Correct.
Well, I will. Is any on the door?
Yeah, there are tons by the door.
Which
They are
one
still
looks the most
streaming into the
hurt?
room. What was that?
Which one looks the most hurt in the door?
They're about equal.
All right, my tentacle will hit one.
All right, roll to hit. No. Anything else?
As a reaction, well, no. As a movement, which is the closest one to me? Beta?
Beta is directly in front of you. You could reach out and touch her if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. But there's skeletons on her.
The skeletons are, so there's you, then there's Beta going towards the skeletons. Then on the other side of Beta from you is Twidget. And on the other side of Twidget from Beta is the skeletons.
I'll follow Beta.
Okay, so...
That'll be my turn. I'll do what she does.
Alright, Twidget.
They're back in melee, hey?
Yeah, they surge forward. Relentlessly.
Continue beating the ankles into submission.
Okay, roll to hit. Yeah.
$21 more bludgeoning. Magical.
Okay. Yeah, you start just clearing out these skeletons, just bashing them left and right. There's only a few left of this horde over here. Most of the rest are swarming around Duodecius over to your left.
That's how I like it.
Anything else?
Nope.
Beta?
Oh. All right. Everybody's up and moving. What should Beta do? Beta is going to... I guess Beta will try to blast one of them again if she can.
Okay, are you shooting into the big swarm over by Duodecius or the very thinned out, more straggler swarm over by Twidget?
Let's go with the big swarm by Duodecius.
Alright, roll to hit then.
Now watch as Beta destroys the wizard.
Double that one.
Strike me down, I will only become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Ineffective.
Are you
Very
willing
close.
to take that risk?
Yes, I am. I would have blasted you with both barrels. All right, I'm done. I don't have anything else to do.
All right.
Holding concentration on blast.
All right. Well, these guys are going to continue their assault with the last bit of them they got against Twidget.
No.
Yeah, they all miss. Duodecius.
I hit them with the spell.
Which one?
Same thing, swapping out Agazar Scorcher Fire for thunder damage.
Okay. For thunder. Got it.
Yep. Or not thunder, bludgeoning.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm so used to saying I'm swapping it for thunder.
Mm-hmm.
That fails.
Mm-hmm.
So 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, the difference 2 spell levels makes.
Right. Yeah, you blast a few of them. The horde still thinned out a bit, but still quite significant there. Anything else?
May.
The horde punishes you for your tremendity.
Not likely.
21.
Shield.
23.
23 hits.
Is 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh god, my timidity!
Celestia.
Well, since I'm following Beta towards Duo, I will, as an action, I will try to attack one of the skeletons.
Alright, yeah, you can go up to Duo and fight and join him in melee combat. Roll to hit. It's a crit.
What does that mean? What do I do again?
You double the number of dice you roll. So if it's a 1d6, you roll 2d6.
Okay.
What did you hit him with?
A D4. A dagger.
Yeah, so you roll 2d4 plus your dex mod. Alright, yeah, the piercing of the dagger. Not super effective, but you do clip a few. Anything else?
And then I will, as a bonus action, have my tentacle attack another skeleton that it hit before, or that it didn't hit before.
Sure, roll to hit. That hits. Alright, yeah, they pummels one of the skeletons away. Anything else?
After that, I would like to ask how far away I am from the door.
You are 10 feet from the door.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Twidget.
There's still skeletons in melee with me?
Yes, just a couple left.
All right, I continue menacing the ankles.
Uh-huh.
That's a waste. Always get it.
Yeah, right when the monster's to your death.
Yep. It is my curse. 37 bludgeoning to the now dead mass of skeletons.
Yeah, you just go absolute ham and destroy the remainder of the horde by you, leaving just the thinned out horde over by Duodecius. No more skeletons are streaming in through the door. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, Sister Beta.
Is there any more skeletons in here?
Yeah, there's a bunch in melee with Duodecius and Celestia.
I will try to help. How am I gonna help?
Kick me.
Kick who? Why? Oh,
So I don't have to move on my turn.
Yeah, can I pick up Twidget and throw him over there?
You're gonna have to toss me. Toss me.
You have to toss me.
Don't tell the others.
How heavy is Twidget?
Fully loaded, 100 pounds.
And what's Beta's push drag, or what's Beta's strength score?
14.
Yeah, you could easily lift him and just kind of huck him over there.
Okay.
Into the horde.
I'm gonna throw him towards the skeleton, yeah.
Yeah, you just pick the kid up and just kind of huck him into the horde.
Huck to it.
Go get him.
Anything else?
Oh, that's it. I'm done.
All right, Duodecius.
How many?
Lots. But less than there was before.
Repeat process. Same shit. Agazar Scorcher swap for bludgeoning. Nay. 18 points of damage.
All right, yeah, you blow some of them up. You can see that while there's a lot of them, they are finite, and you are chipping away at the remaining few. Anything else?
Nay.
Okay. Well, there's 3 people. They get 3 attacks, so they're just going to make 1 each. First attack against Celestia.
As a reaction, I'm gonna do Guardian Coil.
Okay, I believe that just reduces the damage by a d8, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, does a 19 hit you?
No, yes.
Okay, well, they hit you for 5 points of piercing damage. You can roll your d8 to reduce that. The second attack goes against Duodecius. And the third attack against Twidget. Does a 22 hit Twidget?
Yes.
Alright, they stab you up for 8 points piercing damage.
They're hitting a lot weaker than the fucking first ones were.
I only take 1, right?
You only take 1 point of damage, that's correct.
Okay.
Well, it's more Twidget that when they get bloody, they have reduced damage. To represent the fewer skeletons that are able to come forward and stab you in the face.
Okie dokie.
Celestia, it is your turn.
Sorry. I wanted to apologize if I cutted you off. I was really excited to try to use it. So
Yeah, no worries.
My turn. I will attack the same skeleton that I tried before.
Okay, roll to hit. That hits. Alright, not super effective, but it does do some damage.
And then I will, as a bonus action, have my tentacle hit the same one since it's within 10 feet.
Sure. Roll to hit. Hit. Alright, yeah, that one skeleton is dead.
Yay! I
You know,
got one.
like a dozen more to go.
Wait, is it actually a dozen?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Alright, that's my turn.
It's between a dozen and 20. It's a swarm.
All right, Widget. Widget.
Widget starts dancing, taking out ankles.
Ah, okay. Roll to hit with your dance fighting.
Yo, dance fighting kicks butt if you've seen Jumanji.
That hits.
We get the crit here.
All right, yeah, you start just going to town, and these guys, only a couple of them left. Anything else?
That's it.
Beta?
Beta is going to try to blast the skeletons.
All right, roll to hit. Two hits.
Whoa, I hit 2 hits. Wow. Seven points of force damage.
Yeah.
14 points of force.
So there's like these two skeletons left, and usually point a hand at each of them. Pow, pow. Skeletons explode, joining the carpet of bones on the ground. Like, you can't even see the floor anymore. And you guys are out of initiative.
Yeah.
That's how it's done, wizard.
Ooh.
Twidget points at the Eldritch Blast holes in the ceiling. What about those?
We don't count those. I was lining up the shot.
Are bones worth anything?
Not really.
They're worth their weight in dust.
Bones are worth their equivalent value in bones.
Wait, what about bone broth? Does that not count?
It's more that bones are sufficiently plentiful that no one really buys them.
Yeah. The butcher gives them away.
Be right back.
Again, free food, bone broth.
Broth isn't really food.
Well, these are magical bones, aren't they? Because they were possessed.
Not exactly. That's not really how undead works.
Oh, okay.
They were affected by magic. They are not magical.
Oh, so, is these the first skeletons we've come across? Because we've come across mummies.
No.
Okay, question. Can one make a skeleton suit?
I mean, I suppose you could strap a bunch of bones and bone fragments together and eventually, have a covering of them, yes.
Can I pull a Dark Souls and wear the enemy's skin and blend in?
Well, they didn't have any skin. It was just bones.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could start gathering bones. It's really more, how long do you guys want to sit here and wait while Celestia, gathers bones and dust from the ground?
No, I'll just pick them up.
Not at all.
They're everywhere. I'll just pick them up while we're walking.
Well, they're everywhere in here. You can see that, once you get past 10 feet into that hall, the bones really stop because the horde pushed forward into the room to attack you guys and then died en masse.
I don't know. Should I roll to see how fast I am?
Make a survival check. You collect 1 pound of bones as the party moves on.
That's not bad. Wait, how much does a bone weigh?
Depends on the bone.
True.
You have a pound of bone, like as a material. So you guys are pushing forward into the hall? Is that what I heard Duodesius say?
Yes.
Okay. Who's going first?
I could. I'm still all right. Unless we want to take a short rest before we move on.
Yeah, actually.
Well, before we take the short rest, I'll drink 2 potions of healing.
Hey, can healing potions get rid of exhaust?
No.
It would be nice.
No, it wouldn't.
Does sleeping get rid of exhaust?
Long rest.
A long rest gets rid of 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. But a short rest gives me back my spell slots.
Yes.
Okay.
A long rest does as well.
Alright, I'm ready for a long rest.
Short rest.
Short rest. Yeah.
So you guys are just waiting in this room with the broken door for an hour?
Wait a minute. If we're still in the room with the broken door, can I collect more skeletons?
Only if you're not resting.
Oh, true. Okay.
Alright. The hour passes without incident. You guys have had a short rest.
Yay.
Uji didn't have to short rest. He spent the hour picking up bones.
Damn bones gonna.
Then I give them to the crazy lady.
Yay!
Alright, Celestia.
Thank you,
You have 50
weird
pounds of bone.
Thank you, weird child.
I suppose I have to get rid of a backpack now because I used another oil sack.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 1 extra backpack.
Yeah, there's like this soot mark just outside the broken doors from where the oil burned.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go down the hallway.
Sure, you're in the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the lead.
Alright, well, you step out of this room into the hallway. To your left is a wall. The hallway basically ends here. But to your right, you can see that it goes 50 feet to the west before turning to the north. 30 feet wide. Once you get to the corner area, you notice that there is a lack of bones. Once the bones started, once you're about like 20 feet away from the spot where Gilbert was fireballing.
All right. Well, before I get too far ahead, I will cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then pick up, just a random, about hand-sized bone.
Mm-hmm.
So like a finger bone or something that I can close in my palm, but also hold up.
Yeah, you can find such a piece.
Yeah, that way I can flag the party since I'm invisible. Look for the floating bone, that's me.
Well, anything carried turns invisible. Otherwise, your clothes would stay visible.
No. Anything carried when you cast the spell. If I pick something else up, it's no longer visible. Or it's visible. That's why you have to palm stuff or hide it inside your clothes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm picking up after I turn myself invisible. So that it
Gotcha.
remains visible. Yeah, so I'll head down to that corner then.
All right, you head down to the corner. The 30-foot wide hall continues to the north. You have dark vision, right?
Yes, 120.
120. All right, it goes to the north 100 feet before turning to the east. Well, really like 70 to 100 feet, right? It's a 30-foot wide hall turning to the left, to the right.
Okay.
The corner is 70 feet from you. The far wall is 100 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll not see anything. It's just open hallway.
Yeah, just open, plain hallway.
All right. Yeah, I start heading down there.
Okay. You wander down to the corner, and there, right around the corner, you see a 30-foot wide set of stairs ascending.
All right.
Looks like it goes about 80 feet up.
Okay, so just to double check, telepathic shouldn't break invisibility, right? Speak telepathically to creatures not casting a spell or doing anything that would break invisibility.
I misspoke. It's only 50 feet up, and no, using telepathy does not break invisibility.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll look back and find Duodecius and say, "More stairs going up," and then wait for whatever hand gesture he gives me.
Thumbs up.
All right.
Sorry, a little sleepy.
No, you're good. I go up the stairs.
Okay. You go up the stairs. As you get towards the top of the stairs, you can see a wall about 40 feet ahead of you at the top of the stairs. The wall on your right that you were following as if from this corridor ends at the top of the stairs. And to the south, you can see about... so it's like 40 feet across from you, and then, assuming you were following the wall up, 40 feet to the south of you, you can see that the wall's kind of like a hairpin turn, and on the wall to the south of you is a closed pair of wooden doors. So, like, this hairpin area that you know of is like 40 feet wide, like as you go forward, and about 70 feet vertical. 30 feet from where you are to the other side of these stairs, and then 40 feet across the hairpin to the southern wall.
Okay. I heard doors in there.
Yeah.
Accessible?
Yeah, I mean, you could walk straight there. It's about 40 feet to the pair of wooden doors to your right.
All right. Were there any other doors?
Now that you see, no.
Okay, then go to those doors.
Okay. So as you step forward, you can now see around the hairpin turn, and you can see that these doors are simply the first ones in a 40-foot wide hallway. That runs 100 feet to a dead end to the west. So you see two other sets of doors. So immediately to the south of your current position, which is at the far east end of the hall, is a closed pair of wooden doors. At the far western end of the hall, there is a closed pair of wooden doors to the south and a single closed door to the north.
All right, which one's closest?
The ones to the southeast.
All right, I go for them.
Okay, yeah, you walk up to them. They're a closed pair of wooden doors.
Well, I'll give it a listen.
Make a perception check.
Damn. With disadvantage.
So as you listen to the door, you don't hear anything, but you do notice the door does appear to be significantly colder than like the ambient temperature of the area.
Oh, another fridge. All right. I just pat the back of my hand against it to see if it's like, you'll shoot your eye out, kid, frozen.
Yeah, you could, and with that 21, you would know that it's not dangerously cold. It's more like it's chilly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll head down the wall to the next nearest door.
Okay. So as you start following that wall, you walk forward about 20 feet, and you feel the ground under you shift ever so slightly, and you hear a click. And at the far end of the hall, you hear thwap, 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 as a hail of crossbow bolts comes at you.
That sounds fun.
Two of which might actually hit you.
Okay, doke.
I don't think they do.
No.
Yeah.
Again, the same problem that every dungeon runs into with the gnome. They're aimed at man height.
Exactly. Yeah. They just go whizzing above your head. As you just hear behind you as they hit the far wall. Tink, 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 tink.
Give him a haircut.
Not even. Twitch is 2 feet tall. Not even 2 feet tall. He's 1'10".
But yeah, after about like 5 seconds of just constant like fire, it stops.
All right. Well, I continue heading down, and I, take out a piece of chalk and mark the tile that I stepped on.
Yeah, you now that you're looking for it, you can actually see that it is in fact a 40 by 30 foot section of this hall. Like it's a full 40-foot width, 30 feet long pressure plate.
I draw a giant X on it from corner to corner.
Mm-hmm.
It may take some time.
Can I ask a hypothetical question?
Sure.
Couldn't he just keep jumping on it to run out the arrows?
He could.
Or
here's what I imagine Twidget draws on the floor there.
That's exactly why I did it, because I knew exactly what would the last one that you showed us had the markings on it. I was like, yes, I'm going to draw a giant X on it from corner to corner.
Uh-huh.
In traditional dungeon manner.
As one does.
Okie doke. Well, when I'll wait kind of like in the middle of the pressure plate for the party.
Okay.
Waggling my bone finger.
Mm-hmm.
Let they stop when they see me. And then I'll look at Duodecius and let him know probably should put something on the pressure plate and then cross. The Twitch is still standing on it when they get up there.
Sure. And then you walk. And then when the whole party's around, like in the line of fire, and you say you should put something on this, and then you just step forward and off of it.
No.
Do I have the order of operations right?
Ever so slight adjustment. I wait for something to be put on it, and then I step off of it.
Oh, okay. So what do you guys put on it?
The golem.
One of the... Gilbert.
I could put on all the 50 pounds of bones I have.
Okay, I guess that works too.
Or the
Why are you always trying to
other
get rid of
things
the golem?
that since
What?
I've been concentrating on invisibility, you've been handling both bags?
I suppose we're gonna need to.
Because all you need is something to put on it, and then you can walk across it, and then walk off it.
I know, but we got the golem. I figured I could try.
Which it
Alright,
turns and
Under.
lifts one foot up in the air
I
at
put
the
the-
edge of the pressure
I
plate.
put the bag of loot on the pressure plate.
Okay, you put the bag of loot. How heavy is this bag of loot?
1,000 pounds of
Fucking
gold
heavy.
coins.
I did not hear
1,000 pounds
a
of-
list.
1,000 pounds of coins.
Ah, okay. Alright, so you put 1,000 pounds of coins on this pressure plate.
It cracks and falls to the floor.
That would be funny.
Exceeds Dungeon Engineer's expectations. Alright, then I continue heading down the hall to the next door.
Okay, yeah, you step off the pressure plate, which remains depressed. And are you going for the southern double door or the northern single door? They're about the same distance from you.
Which wall was I on already? Southern?
Southern.
Yeah, signal then.
Okay.
Or double.
Alright,
Whatever
yeah.
one's on the southern wall.
Sure, you go to the southern door. No problem. As you get closer to the western wall, the far end of the hallway, you do notice that there's lots of little holes in it. You know, as if to, like, fire bolts out of.
It is tempting. But I'll open the door.
Alright, you open the door, revealing an empty 40 by 40 foot room. To your left, in the middle of the eastern wall, is a single closed wooden door. Across from you, in the excuse me, in the middle of the southern wall, another pair of closed wooden doors.
Okay. Alright. I'll close this door and then I'll go check the northern door.
Okay. It's a closed wooden door.
Open it.
Alright, you open it. As you see a swirl of ash kicked up by the air of it, of this 30 by 40 foot room, which appears to be filled ankle deep with ash.
Okay. I would like to let's see. Sorry, I was dealing with dog. I'd like to pour out my water skin. I'd use shape water on it and push around the ash a little bit, see if anything interesting happens.
Sure. Yeah, as you push the water into the ash, in the center of the room, the ash begins to swirl.
Mm-hmm.
And it coalesces into a rough, medium-sized humanoid shape, which begins waving its left arm in a rather emphatic fashion. Could you give me an insight check?
Sure.
It seems to be beckoning you forward.
I proceed.
Okay.
I'm curious.
You step into the room. As you're about like halfway to the figure, it holds up both hands in a very obvious manner for stop.
I'll stop.
And you hear the slam of the door behind you.
I frown.
Jets of flame begin filling the room. Deck save. All right. You have evasion, right? So if you make a dex save against against an AOE, nothing. Yeah. So you dodge the first blast of fire, and the second, and the third, as you realize more. The ash in figure has been completely destroyed. As jets of flame continue to pound out in this area. Do you do anything?
Yeah, go back to the door and open it.
Okay, you move back to the door, which is 15 feet, and the door's locked.
Okay. I pull out a flask of oil and throw it at the door.
Okay, you throw the flask of oil at the door, which immediately ignites because of the constant fires. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Continuing to dodge.
Well, that was your action, so no dodge action. Let's see. So that door takes 5 from the flaming oil on it. Mm-hmm. And then I need another dex save from you due to your starting your turn inside the room of fiery jets. All right, you evade continuing to dance between the fire drops.
Yep, and then I start whacking at the door with my sword.
Make an attack roll. Okay, yeah, that is a successful hit.
And I think we were discussing sneak attack is only against creatures, so
correct.
Unfortunate.
The door is not surprised by your attack, no.
I didn't catch it off guard.
Indeed. Nor did you strike its weak point. Alright. Yes, you guys outside can start to see a little bit of smoke coming out from beneath the door. You can hear on the door thwack, thwack. And you can also hear from the other side just constant whoosh. Okay. Twidget, at the start of your next turn, I need another dex save.
Ruh-roh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's only take half.
Yeah, 27 points of fire damage.
Alright, so 13.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well,
Door continues to burn merrily.
Yeah, no, I'll dodge actually, because that'll give me advantage. So.
Okay. You dodge. Door burns some more. Dex save for you.
I can just sit here and evade and let the door burn down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you evade. The door burns some more. Dex save. Alright, you continue to evade as the door crumbles to ash. Flames and smoke come jetting out into the hall.
I leave.
Yeah, you run. Well, actually, you wouldn't need to make another dex save because it would have burned down on the door's turn and not yours. Alright, yeah. You dance your way out of the flaming room, trailing smoke and ash behind you. The fire sits there, continually jetting out of this now open door for the next 9.5 minutes. Leaving like this long scorch mark out of the ruined door.
Twidget pulls out some cobbler and uses the fire to heat it up.
Typical gnomish behavior. But eventually the flames do stop. What do you do now?
Well, once the flames stop, I'll go check that room out.
Okay. Well, you get to the open doorway, and you can see it's filled with ankle-deep ash. You don't see any other doors.
All right. Well, I will pour out the next bit of water from my water skin and repeat the process. See if the same thing happens.
The figure appears and begins waving his hands in a similar manner as before.
I shoot with a firebolt from the door and see what happens.
Alright, you firebolt the figure. There is no need to roll to hit.
Okay.
As the bolt passes through him, blowing the ash apart and just kind of dissipating the figure. The firebolt strikes the far side of the wall, which you can't really tell that it left a scorch mark because the walls are already scorched black.
All right. Well, when I was in there the first time, did I see anything interesting besides this is just a giant trap?
You did not see any such thing, no.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll just head to the southern doors.
Okay. You head to the southern doors. They're still open. Empty 40 by 40 foot room on the other side. Eastern wall, so as you go into your left, single closed wooden door. At the far side, in the middle of the southern wall, closed pair of wooden doors.
Yeah, I'll head in and go check out the door on the east.
All right. As you step in, you hear. Let's see if I can do this right. Click, whir, tung 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 tung.
Click, whir, and badonkadonk.
Yeah, and similar such mechanical sounds which continue. You hear various clicks, the sliding of stone on stone, the ropes going through pulleys, and mechanical clunking sounds.
All right. Was I able to determine, was it the floor or like a tripwire or some sort of is there anything physical that I did that triggered it, or is it
unlike the pressure plate? You didn't feel the floor move, nor did you feel a tripwire that you hit.
Okay, so it's probably some sort of arcane sensor. Well, so it shrugs and keeps heading towards the door.
All right, yeah, you head towards that eastern door, mechanical clicking going on all the while. As you approach this door, you realize that it was hard to tell from a distance because it's the same color of wood, but this door is barred on this side, as if to prevent the door from opening from something on the other side.
I unbar it.
Okay, yep, you easily lift up the bar.
Well, I don't know about easily, but...
Yeah, it's not that heavy. It's just a thick plank of wood.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I'm not concentrating. I had to do stuff, so I'm visible again, so I'm not concentrating on invisibility, so I can recast telekinesis. All right. Well, then I open the door.
All right. Which reveals a 40 by 40 foot cell. And you can see, chained to the opposite wall, is a human woman whose arms are raised above her head, each wrist bound to a manacle attached to a ring above her head. She faces the wall, her long blonde tresses tumbling over her shoulders. Standing to her left is a stone statue depicting a humanoid wearing robes.
All right. She's within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
All right. I speak into her mind in common and ask her if she's okay.
You hear a woman's voice in your head. No, I'm a prisoner here. You have to help me. Get me out of here. Quickly, before he comes back.
So she responded to my mind?
No, she says it aloud.
Okay.
I don't think telepathy lets them
telepathic's
respond.
one
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, so no, she says that aloud.
Yeah, message is the one that's the two-way. All right. And then, I'll say aloud. Before who comes back?
Actually, I need to look up his... Hold on, I need his name. Before Kona comes back. He is an evil man. A worshipper of Set. You have to get me out of here.
I think we killed him already. Why are you chained to the wall?
Because he kept me as his plaything, and I just want to go home. If you've killed him, then please let me go.
Okay. Trisha will go over and kind of look at the chains and see if there's
Okay.
a way to remove.
As you walk into the room fully,
Mhm.
the statue animates and attacks you. Please roll initiative.
The door's been slammed shut.
The door did not slam shut. This time. So everyone should roll initiative because you're all following him.
Everybody's here. Nope, I guess it's just me.
Okay.
Wait, are we all there? I thought
Yeah.
you were scouting out.
What the fuck kind of dungeon did we just walk into?
The Happy Fun Time dungeon, apparently.
I just came back with my apple pie and ice cream. What the fuck?
Twidget found a prisoner, and there is a statue there that is now attacking Twidget to stop him from rescuing her.
Uh-huh.
So, do I see as Beta? You guys want to roll initiative? Because you guys were only like 20 feet behind Twidget.
Yeah, I walked in the room alone, but the door's open and you were standing there.
I think I might have lost consciousness for a second. I thought you were just scouting out ahead of us.
Yep. Also, CC, you have disadvantage from exhaustion.
Oh, how much is? Well, I have 2 exhaustion. What does that mean?
Yep. Yeah, so right now your ability checks, including Inish, is disadvantage. And then your speed is also halved, so keep that in mind when you're trying to move around if you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
So roll initiative again. We use the lower value.
What do I roll for that?
Just roll your initiative.
Just roll it again.
Roll another initiative.
All right, Duo.
I advance.
Okay. You run into the room, into melee with this animated stone statue.
Oh god, he's in melee magic missile.
All right, it strikes him unerringly. Damage. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, as you run in, casting spells and blasting at the woman, does cry out, "Oh, you have to help me! Get me out of here!" Celestia?
So how far away is the woman from? Like, well, we're on the other side of the door, but the door is not shut.
Right, yes. You were like 20 feet behind Twidget, so I'd be 20 feet to the door. So she'd be 60 feet away. The far side of a 40 by 40 cell from the door.
Let's see, my movement speed is 30, and it's half, so I walk 15 feet.
Okay. That gets you 5 feet from the door.
And then I will summon my tentacle for defense, and
Okay.
that's my turn.
All right. Well, the statue is going to pound the thing in front of it. It's not that bright as it attacks Duodecius.
Yeah. Well, he hits.
Hitting you for 31 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Twidget.
Distance?
So you stepped in, so that would put the statue 30 feet from you and the woman 35.
Duodecius is able to get into melee. I'm still 30 feet away?
That's a good point. I forgot Duodecius' move speed was less than 30 feet. Sorry.
What?
No, it is 30 feet.
You couldn't. You were like 50 feet away from the statue, Duodecius. You wouldn't have actually been able to get into melee.
So
you moved
I
forward.
haven't been punched?
You have been punched. So your movement speed's 30, right?
Yes.
So that would have put you 10 feet into the room, which would have been 25 feet from the statue. The statue can, in fact, move that distance. So it would have walked up and punched you.
Oh, my liver.
Just the closest guy. So, Twitch, that means that statue is only like 10 feet from you. The woman is 35.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep.
Thank you for correcting that, though.
Well, no, I was just confused. Like, wait, how did Duodecius get so close?
Because when he said he moved into range, I forgot to take into account the distance. I just said, okay, sure, you're in range.
All right.
You see, I'm a powerful wizard. Things like distance mean nothing to me.
Anyway, Twitch, what do you do?
Well, I walk up into melee.
With the statue?
Yes.
Okay.
And I start whacking at it.
All right, roll to hit.
All right, 26 magical piercing.
All right, yeah, it takes all that. And is bloodied.
All right, that's it for me. Oh, wait, hang on.
Was there something else?
No.
All right, Beta.
Beta, how many monsters are left?
Looks like it's just the animated stone statue defending the prisoner.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Bless on the party, and I am done. Because Beta can't do anything.
Okay. Duodecius.
Ow. Ow. What to do here? I know what I'll do under.
Mm-hmm.
The mean bad statue.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking grasp.
All right, roll to hit. That hits.
All right, he takes 10 points of lightning damage.
All right, zap, zap goes the statue.
Bonus action, expeditious retreat. Zoom!
Nice. Yes, you just zoom out of there, preventing it from taking its reaction. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to clutch my organs. I went from being not totally fucked up to being very badly fucked up.
Okay.
That's
Celestia.
all I got.
Celestia.
Yes. So we are attacking the statue, and I am 5 feet away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
I will walk 5 feet to the door, look inside so I can see how far away am I from the statue.
So, I mean, you could see that from your initial position because it's a straight shot
Oh.
through the door to the creature. So you would initially be 20 feet from the creature and 45 feet from the woman chained to the wall.
How do I find out how much movement speed my tentacle has?
The ability should tell you.
It doesn't.
It
It
does.
just says it's in like 10 feet.
What's it called? Guardian Coil?
No, it's called one second, my sheet's taking forever to load. Like it's
All right. Fathomless.
Tentacle of the Deep?
Tentacle of the Deep.
Oh,
Up
30
to 30 feet.
Okay. My
Yeah.
tentacle will walk straight to the statue and hit it.
Okay, roll to hit. You know, all the while the woman's just here going, "Oh, please, you have to get us out of here. He's going to kill us all." Hit.
Did I hit?
Yes.
I don't think it's a recording, Gilbert, because it responded to me.
Oh, it's not that I thought it was recording.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it does a little bit of chip damage to him. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, Twidget is now the closest enemy. The statue walks up to you, Twidget.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pow. It misses.
I continue dancing.
Yep, Twidget.
Remember, Ruffles, I can cast Doubt at will.
No. You have a non-concentration form of doubt always running.
Permanent
Well.
doubt malice.
He's in melee with me.
He is.
I whack the ankles.
Uh-huh. Hit.
Dear D20, there are other numbers besides 8 and 18. Anyway.
Lies.
And slander.
All right, 20 more magical piercing.
Yeah, you just stab this thing in the ankles until eventually its foot shatters and it falls over and with a loud clatter hits the ground, breaking into multiple pieces. You guys are out of initiative as the woman lets out a little yelp and is like, "Good, you've killed it! Now, quick, get me out of here!"
I cast Insight.
Yeah.
Sure, make an insight check.
All right.
I love Bender.
Well, she's a half-naked woman in a dungeon, chained to a wall. Yeah, she really wants to get out of here. Really, really, really wants to get out of here.
Bridget continues walking over to look at the chains.
Okay. As you walk over to look at the chains, her hand slips out of the manacle and just grabs your hand gently, and she turns and looks at you. And you can see, Twidget, as the illusion fades, the snakes in her hair twitching about, as I need you to make a Constitution saving throw versus petrification.
I knew it.
Okay, you are not petrified, and we're back in initiative.
So, do we keep our old ones or roll again?
We'll just keep our old ones just to save time. Because I actually rolled hers in secret when the start of that, in case you guys tried to blitz her out of there.
What? You think I would kill the hostage because I was convinced the hostage was in fact not a hostage?
Yes, that is exactly what you would do. But anyway, Duodeci, it's your turn. As you see, it is very obvious, not quite what you thought it was. So, Duo, what? Let's see. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well. Where the fuck is it? Mm-hmm. Underdark.
Yes.
I say the funny joke.
Okay. Tasha's?
Yes.
Wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Does a 15 pass?
No.
She falls over cackling.
I am a funny wizard.
Indeed.
I shall step back a little bit,
Uh-huh.
averting my gaze.
Okay, you avert your gaze as you step back. She cackles on the floor and then gets another wisdom save at the end of her turn. Still cackling. Celestia.
I close my eyes.
Okay, you close your eyes.
And my tentacle is gonna try to hit her.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Hang on.
Take your time.
This is technically at disadvantage, as you did effectively blind yourself, and this is you having to make the attack roll, it says. That's all I was checking. This basically treats it as a spell melee attack by you, so...
Alright, do I roll the attack again?
Yeah, just roll it once more. Hold on, stop. She's prone,
Stopping.
and you would have advantage as a result. So, 25 hits. Flat roll.
Okay.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry, just had to frown up going prone, because, you know, hoisted by my own petard as it is.
It's okay. That's my turn.
Alright, as you whack her, I believe she gets a save at advantage now. She still is laughing. Twidget?
Well, I'm right there.
Yeah, you're right there.
I stab.
Okay, you have advantage.
I suppose I do. I don't need to give myself advantage, which means I can do other stuff.
Hit.
Oh, I guess it's not an 8 or an 18. I'll take it. All right, 25 magical piercing.
Okay, she makes another save. She stops laughing.
Uh-huh.
Twitch, anything else in your turn?
Beta's Bless would still be up, would it not?
Yes.
Okay. Just for the con save. Yeah, I don't do anything.
Okay. Oh, when she stops laughing, you would then need to make a con save, as she is now able to turn her gaze on you. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Say no.
Mm-hmm.
Could have given me any one of those 3d20s on my attack roll.
All right, anything else in your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Beta.
I'm gonna blast it.
Okay. Your attacks are at disadvantage because she is prone and, at range.
She's prone. Oh, well,
Yes.
Then I'm gonna go up and hit her.
She's 50 feet away from you.
Oh, I'm going to wish that everybody else does well. Let's see. She's prone, so I got a weird idea. Can I like? Nah, I got nothing. I got nothing. I could make a fire around her, but that's about it. And it'd be a deck save, but she's laying down. So
Yeah, do it.
yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
All right, she has to make a deck save.
Deck save. She fails.
Uh-huh. Gets hit by this.
7 points of radiant damage.
Very nice.
And that is all I am going to do.
Okay. Duodecius.
All right. I do not like her. She is bad. I cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. Roll to hit at disadvantage. That hits.
7 cold, minus 10 feet movement speed.
Okie dokie.
That is all.
All right. Her turn. Well, she's going to stand up. And so that's 15 feet. She will then take the dash action. And
zone of control?
Run out of your zone of control, Twidget. As you hit her.
Anybody else in melee?
No.
Oh. All right. 11 more magical piercing.
Okay, yeah. She's a little more wounded as she rushes forward, running, using her dash to get, a total of 35 feet to the door. That will put her, so 50 minus, 45. So she is like 5 feet away. She's like just like outside, like at the door frame, just outside the door, 5 feet away from Beta, Duodecius, and Celestia. Having left Twidget behind her. That is all she does, though.
She didn't want to stay in melee with me?
Guess not. Celestia, you said you were averting your gaze, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, are you still doing that, or are you going to look at her?
No, I'm averting my gaze.
Okay, well, what do you do then? It's on your turn.
Well, do I hear her at least get up?
I mean, you heard getting up, and you heard thump, 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 as she runs closer to you.
I'm going to dodge left. I'm going to move left. Out of the door. Because I think I'm still in the doorway. So.
You were in front of the door. You weren't in the doorway.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, as you back up, she's going to take her attack of opportunity against you.
Can I, Guardian Coil?
Yeah, you can do a Guardian Coil.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
As one of the snakes in her hair lashes out and bites you.
Oh, great.
Dealing 5 points of piercing and 21 points of poison damage.
Celestia's dead. Again.
Unconscious.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, you slump to the ground. I guess that would be the end of your turn then. Twidget.
Well, she ran away.
She did.
I followed the crossbow. I have to use melee. I shoot her in the behind.
Roll to hit.
26.
All right, that bloodies her.
That's it.
Okay. Beta. Unless you avert your gaze, you're gonna have to make a con save at the start of your turn.
I avert my gaze.
Okay, you avert your gaze, effectively blinding you. Anything else?
No, because we'll let the party handle that. I can't do anything.
Well, you're in melee with her.
I'm in melee with her?
She ran up to get into melee with you, Duodecius, and Celestia.
Well, you know what? I'm already at disadvantage, so I'll try to hit her with my sword.
All right, roll to hit, disadvantage. You do not hit her.
And I guess I am doing.
All right, Duodecius, are you averting your gaze?
Yes.
Okay. So you're effectively blinded. What do you do?
You know what? I shall close my eyes entirely.
Okay.
Under?
What's up?
Do I have an idea where she is?
Yes. She's right in front of you, about 5 feet away. She's in melee with you.
Oh, okay then. I shall lash out with shocking grasp.
Okay, roll to hit at disadvantage. Miss.
Alright. That's it.
Okay. On her turn, she will use her item interaction to close the door.
She shut me in the room?
Yes.
I'm not that scary.
Yeah, she is.
Kid.
Celestia, were you carrying a weapon?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you carrying?
A dagger.
Okay. Well, she's going to lash out. First, there's snakes on her hair at Duodecius.
She is stinky and cannot hit me.
Does a 13 hit you?
No, God, no.
Okay. She then picks up the dagger that... Oh, wait, no, she used her item interaction to do the door. She can't do that. So she's just going to... she is going to attempt to grapple you, Duodecius. You can defend yourself with athletics or acrobatics.
You know, these monstrous ladies just can't keep their hands off me, it seems. That's what you're going with?
That's a roll.
4.
Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics. What do you use?
Acrobatics.
She almost grabbed you. At that point, she decides to punch the wizard.
I'm getting some really mixed messages here.
Yeah. Does a 17 hit you?
Actually, let me double check that. Shield.
Okay, you shield her against her fist. That is it for her. Celestia, death save. Alright, it's one pass. Twidget, you're alone in the room.
Well, I go over the door. All the way over to the door. Bonus action dash.
Okay. You bonus action dash, spending the 35 feet to get to the door.
Item interaction. Open the door.
The door opens. Are you averting your gaze?
Yes.
Okay, so you're effectively blind.
I'm just not looking at her face. Remember, I'm 2 feet tall.
It's not how the mechanic works.
I know. Take height into advantage. Ah, you're going to fight a Medusa. Make sure you bring a bunch of gnomes. She's useless against them.
Turns out the Medusa's also a gnome.
Alright. I cut at her ankles.
Okay, roll to disadvantage.
Actually, no. Scratch that. Which way does the fucking door open?
Outward.
Okay.
You know, it'd be funny. Just open and close the door repeatedly in her face.
Well, no, that's what she's doing, and I don't want her to do it.
If you don't move forward, she can just close the door right in front of you again.
Yeah. Is there enough room to swing the door all the way open into the hall?
Into the other room? Yes.
Wait, it swings towards me?
No, it swings. These are 2 rooms that are separated by
right.
this door.
Yeah.
And yes, you can swing the door fully open.
Okay, I swing the door fully open, and I go over to where the door meets the wall,
Uh-huh.
and I use my action to pound a fucking python into it.
Okay. So you pound a python into the door.
And then I move my last, 35 from 50, so 15 feet back towards the away from the party where we are right now.
Away from the party, so you're running west then?
More back into the room that we originally came from, not back into the room where she was.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, as you run away, she will take an attack of opportunity against you.
Mm-hmm.
24 hits you. As a snake bites you for 6 points of piercing and 11 points of poison damage.
All right.
Anything else as you get to the, to the double doors that lead out to that 40-foot wide hall?
Nope.
All right. Beta, are you still averting your gaze? Minister?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Are you still averting your gaze?
Yeah.
All right.
Move away from this bitch.
Well, what do you do?
Is she in front of me?
Yeah.
In melee still?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit her again with my sword and then run away.
Okay. Roll to disadvantage. Miss.
Okay. I am done.
Okay. Duodecius, are you still averting your gaze?
E.
All right. What do you do on your turn?
Shocking grasp.
Roll to disadvantage. Miss.
Oh my god. Mister.
What?
This
You
is
can
all.
Eldritch Blast. You don't have to see him. Just a creature within range.
I thought I was in melee with her though.
It
Yeah,
is.
but you're already rolling at disadvantage.
I mean, yeah.
Anything else, Duodecius?
No.
All right. Well, on her turn, her snake's going to lash out, probably at the wizard. Figure he's in control of the golem. Crits the wizard with her snake.
Oh, God!
Dealing 7 points of piercing damage and 25 points of poison. Are you still up?
One second. I'm checking to see if I have any bullshit that covers this. I don't have any bullshit that covers this. I'm unconscious on the ground.
Okay. She's then going to lean over. Did you have a weapon on you that you were carrying?
I suppose I have a wizard knife.
Did you have it drawn?
No.
Okay. Well, then she'll just pick up Celestia's dagger and try to stab the golem twice. Beta, does a 21 hit you?
A 21 will hit Beta.
Okay. She stabs you twice for a total of 7 points of piercing damage.
Ow. Beta says, ow.
The irony that she has to pick up a dagger.
Well, she didn't exactly have a weapon with her in that cell. Celestia, death save. Oh yeah, and Beta, you need to make 2 concentration checks on Bless.
Who, me?
That's 2 failed deaths. No, Mister does.
Oh, okay.
2 and 1.
Yeah, so 2 failed, 1 success on Celestia.
What is the save for
Con. 2 con saves. Well, Bless falls.
Yeah.
Twidget, your turn.
Still averting my gaze.
Okay.
And I move my full 25 feet.
Okay, which direction?
Back the way we came.
Okay, so that would put you out into the 40-foot wide hall. Are you trying to break line of sight with her?
No.
Okay. Well, you can get at the end of 25 feet. That would put you 45 feet away from her.
And I can see her?
Well, are you going to stop averting your gaze?
Yeah, I turn around to shoot her.
Okay. Yeah, you can see her 45 feet away. Roll to hit. That hits.
And Beta is still up, right?
Yes.
Now, yes.
Well, I just need you up for this one round, and then we're good. I keep mixing my mods up. Okay, 19 piercing.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking to be near death. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Beta, are you still averting your gaze?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna blast her.
Okay. Roll to hit at disadvantage. The 21 will hit.
Yay! 3 points of force damage.
Okay, she was near death. She's still near death. She had a little bit more hit points than that.
Well, that's all I can do.
Okay. Duodethius. Blah, 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 blah.
Duodethius.
Yeah. Death save. Fail. Let's see. She is going to have her snake hair attack the golem. Uh-oh. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Maybe I said some network issues there. 21 hit Beta.
Beta's gonna shield this time. No.
Okay. She then tries to stab you twice with her dagger. I don't think that either of those will hit. She isn't going to withdraw back into her cell, provoking... no, actually, because you can't see her, you don't get an attack of opportunity as she retreats back into her cell, breaking line of sight with Twidget.
Mm-hmm. It's all according to plan.
Mm-hmm. The Beta... Actually, you wouldn't be able to tell. Alright, that is it for her. Celestia, death save. Come on, try not to die. Hey, 2 successes and 2 failures now. Twidget.
All right. 50 feet perpendicular to the door. Basically, I'm running, into the room and along away from that doorway.
You can get only 40 feet because that's how far the room goes. There's a wall there.
Okay. Well, I run until I can see her.
Okay. Yeah, you run in, go into the western wall, 40 feet away from the door, and you can see her just on the other side of that door. This would be about 45 feet away from you. Still.
All right. I shoot.
Roll to hit. Hit.
She's not in melee with anybody?
No. All right, yeah, you hit her. She lets out a scream as she dies. Anything else?
All right. I move. Let's see. How much did I move? 40. So I have 10 left.
That'd be. Hold on. Yeah, that was 40 feet.
Okay, so I move the last 10 feet back towards the 2 down party members.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be 20 feet away from them then.
Yeah, then I shout at Beta, she's dead, start getting people up. The crazy lady went down first.
Alright, I start healing people.
All right, Beta. Well, it's your turn. What do you do?
I heal. Who's the closest one to me?
Duodecius.
Can I get 2 people?
Yes.
I can reach 2 of my party members?
Yeah, if you step between them, you could grab both Celestia and Duodecius.
Alright, then I'm on a twin cast. Cure, upcast, cure wound.
All right.
The wizard gets 8, and the chick gets 15.
All right. Well, Duodecius and Celestia, you guys wake up on the ground with your respective hit points and another level of exhaustion.
So
And you guys
what is
are
3
out
levels?
of initiative.
3 levels means you are at disadvantage on attacks and saves.
Okay.
In addition to speed being halved and disadvantage on ability checks. Yeah, basically you have disadvantage on everything and you're moving half as fast. It only gets more interesting after that for levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
All right. No, check out the shit.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
Gilbert, are you here?
Yeah,
Do you want to do it? And I help?
I do, yes.
Since now we are all exhausted.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely not tired. Hey, Beta, can I get some guidance? Beta. Beta. Guidance.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, the only thing the woman was carrying, besides her loincloth, was Celestia's dagger, and she stole. However, as you're... Go ahead. As you're looking around, you do notice that in the ruins of the animated statue that attacked you, the pouch that was kind of carved onto its belly was in fact not stone, but rather gray fabric. And poking out of the now torn fabric, you can see what appears to be 2 rolled up scrolls of parchment.
Mine.
Okay, do you read them?
No, I cast Identify.
Ah!
After ritual casting Detect Magic.
Well, these are magical.
Mm-hmm.
Of abjuration, both of them.
What does the Identify say?
That they are both spell scrolls of greater restoration.
Ironic.
Do you know what the greater irony of this is? I took Remove Curse.
But
to help the beholder. Also, it's just good that one of us has Remove Curse now.
Yeah, well, no, for petrification, you need greater restoration.
Yeah, I know, but none of us are petrified.
That's why I was saying ironic. The petrified guy was carrying around 2 scrolls that could have unpetrified him.
Twidget, you were so fucking close to being
know.
petrified in that initial roll.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head off for the night. You guys take care.
Alright, have a
Good
good
night.
night, Easy.
We have been betrayed.
Oh, on the 14?
That was the DC.
I would have remembered Bless if I was lower than it. That's why I was thinking of Bless as like, that 14 must have been close. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Beta was blessing us.
So Bless only has a range of 30 feet.
When he casts it. He cast it earlier.
Oh, that's right, he did. Yes, you're correct.
He cast it against the
Yeah,
snow statue.
yeah, I was thinking that you
immediately went into the Medusa fight.
Yep.
So it should have still been up.
You are correct, it would have been.
Yep. So anyway.
Yeah.
I figured I was close.
Yes, you were. You were like, I'm like, holy shit, I nearly petrified the child.
That's okay. But no, that's why I was saying ironic, Gilbert, because Remove Curse doesn't undo Medusa. But statue right next to her undoes Medusa. Anyway. Well, I mean, that's incredibly handy.
Greater restoration. Put it in the sheet. One moment.
Alright. So...
Just go to the overflow screen.
Was there anything else interesting in this room besides the scrolls, or was it completely barren?
Well, there's some manacles attached to the wall.
Twidget collects.
How do you get them off the wall?
Ray of Frost on the loop that's on the wall, and a good whack with the magic sword.
Yeah, it takes some effort, but yeah, you eventually get a set of manacles.
I put him in the bag to give to Pete, so he'll be confused as why the child is giving him handcuffs. Alright.
So, I am tired. You are tired. We rest here.
Yeah. Taking another short rest?
No, I was thinking we
wait a long rest.
In the Medusa room or in the middle room that has all the clanking sounds?
Medusa room.
Probably. I don't know about that, Gilbert.
Why?
What if the clanking sounds seal the Medusa room? Then we'd be stuck in here.
Can't seal it if there's a Lehman's tiny hut.
You're not understanding. If the clanking is like, let's say it's moving the ceiling down incredibly slowly, and over the course of a long rest, 8 hours, it shuts off the doorway.
Yeah, if we have the Lehman's tiny hut, clipping through the doorway, it won't be able to close.
Why don't we go back to the, hallway that has the door that we got into the room to get into this room, and then the room with the fire room.
Okay, we can do that.
That has the, trap.
Okay, we can do that.
And then if somebody triggers the trap, Lehman's Tiny Hut will protect us from the arrows.
Okay, we can do that.
And that way, if there is anything nefarious with the other room...
Okay, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Okay, you go back out in the hall. You can see your 1,000-pound bag of loot still sitting on the pressure plate. And you eventually set up a Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Once he does that, after he does that, I'll, because you can go in and out, right?
No.
No, he's the one who can't go in and out. Everyone else can.
Yes, yeah, I can go in and out. I'll go over and pick up the bag, and then come back.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up the bag. There's a slight click as the pressure plate resets.
Mm-hmm.
And then you carry it back into the Lehman's Tiny Hut. No problem.
Yep. Rearming the trap. Okay. Now, we go to sleep.
Okay.
I guess we set a watch, just chat order.
Hope nothing happens in that fourth watch. As your long rest passes without incident. You've successfully had a long rest.
All right. So, over the course of the long rest, did anything happen in the room with the mechanical noises?
No.
It's still just churning away.
Yep. Prepping your doom, perhaps on another floor.
Probably. But if... either way. All right. Well, let's proceed that way.
Okay.
Because there's another door in there.
Yeah, there's a set of double doors to the south, which are still closed.
All right. I go open them.
Okay. You open them, revealing a 30-foot wide hall that heads east, about 30 feet, to a set of stairs which ascend.
All right. More stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Still not as bad as my Stair Simulator 5000. All right, I start heading down there and go up the stairs.
All right, yeah, you ascend the 60 feet of stairs to a top landing, which is a 30-foot wide hall, which runs 60 feet to a dead end. In the middle of the north wall, so about halfway to the dead end, is a closed pair of doors. But these doors appear to be made out of some translucent, colorless material.
All right. Oh, also at the start of the day after a long rest, and every 8 hours, I'm casting non-detection on everybody in the party.
Oh, okay.
I took that feat. No scrying on us. All right. Sorry. Translucent doors.
Yes. Like think like fogged glass, right? You can't actually see through them.
But light would pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any light passing through them?
Yes.
Hmm.
This area is dimly lit as light is going through the doors.
All right. Well, I will press my ear up to the glass and see what I hear.
Okay, make a perception check as you press your ear up to the glass. So you immediately hear a low chuckling sound. As you notice, radiating out from the area where you pressed your ear to it, the doors are turning black, like ink dropped into water.
All right.
Eventually,
Will I back up?
eventually,
Do I still hear the laughing?
yes, everyone can hear
Yeah.
the chuckling as you see a pair of giant insect-like eyes appear as if in the depths of the door and seem to stare out at you.
All right.
After
I
a
open the door.
moment, the eyes fade away, the doors remaining dark and opaque.
And I open the door.
The door does not budge, as if it is locked.
Does it appear to be a mechanical lock?
No, there is no
Alright.
keyhole.
Well, I cast knock.
Okay.
I only have second level spell slots, so I can only cast it at second level.
Need to actually check something here.
But I think it just suppresses it. It doesn't say anything about level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you cast knock on it. There's a loud clunk sound as it makes the knocking noise.
Mm-hmm. Now I try opening the doors.
And the doors swing open. As it opens to reveal a large, lit chamber about 150 by 150. The room is constructed of dense black stone carved with bas reliefs of horrid half-reptilian creatures, painted with queerly glowing colors. The light here is violet and eerie. Colors glow oddly, while white luminesces to an unworldly hue. Set into the floor is a square area 40 feet to a side, which depicts like a decorative tile mosaic of geometric patterns. The colors of the tiles themselves glow in a strange illumination that pervades the room. Sitting on a throne at the west end of the room is a 9-foot-tall, bat-winged creature. An ornate halberd rests across his lap as his eyes stare directly at you, his stoic expression softening slightly to reveal a leer. And I think that is where we will leave it this evening.
Yeah, it's a good stopping.
Given that there